It's 3 a.m., and the wind is howling through the trees like 1,000 lost souls. The air is thick with something ancient, something waiting. The ground beneath your feet feels wrong. Not just cold, but heavy, as if it's holding its breath. You see them in the corner of your eye, these shadows that don't belong. They move when you're not looking. They whisper when you're asleep. They're not ghosts, they're something else. They're not here to harm you. They're here to protect, to guard the old places, the sacred sites that have been forgotten. They're the keepers of the ancient, the unseen, the buried. They guard the burial grounds of those who were never meant to be buried. People who were taken, who were hidden, who were left behind. Their resting places are sacred, and the Boggarts will not allow them to be disturbed. So when you feel that strange presence, that feeling of being watched, you might be standing where the Boggarts are watching too. Not to scare you, but to remind you, you're not alone. You think you were alone in the dark, but the dark is watching you. It knows your name, your fears, your secrets, everything you ever buried. Every step you take echoes with the weight of the past. The earth remembers. It holds on to the whispers of those who came before, their voices still trapped in the soil. You may not believe in ghosts, but you felt the cold in the air when no wind was blowing. You've heard the whispers when no one was speaking. The Boggarts' burial grounds are more than just a place. They are a mirror. They show you what you've forgotten, what you've hidden, what you've never forgiven. What if the ground beneath your feet is not just soil, but a memory? A warning? A reminder that the past never truly sleeps. The first records whisper of a name that vanished with the wind and the tide. Benevolent Boggart, they called him, though none could say if he was man, monster, or memory. They say he was a guardian of the drowned, a figure who walked the shores at dusk, humming lullabies to the restless souls below the waves. The burial grounds were never marked, only remembered. A place where the sea swallowed the dead and the living learned to fear their own dreams. Legends say that on the night of the full moon, the Boggart returns, not to haunt, but to call the lost home. And those who listen, they never return. The truth was never written, only buried. And now, the ground remembers, and the tide waits for the next soul to wander too close. You know how when you're in a dark room, and you hear something behind you, and you turn around, and it's just the wind? Well, this place is like that, but it's not the wind. It's something else. These Boggarts don't want to scare you. They want to help. But they're buried here, in this place where the light doesn't reach. They're not evil. They're just lost. But if you listen close, you can hear them. Not screaming, not laughing, just whispering. They're not asking for help. They're asking you to remember them. So if you ever find yourself in a place that feels heavy, if you feel like you're being watched, but you can't see who, maybe it's not a ghost, maybe it's a Boggart, and it's just waiting for you to listen. The first step is the gathering of the relics. These are not ordinary items, but fragments of the past, imbued with echoes of those who came before. They are placed in a circle, not just for balance, but to create a pathway for the unseen to enter. The air grows thick, heavy with something ancient and waiting. The air shifts, the temperature drops, and the silence deepens. It is not the silence of absence, but the silence of presence. Something watching, waiting. The first step is complete. The circle is set, the light is lit, and the veil is thinning. The next step is to step through it, to cross into the unseen. The mechanism begins with the whisper of earth, a low hum beneath the soil, as if the ground itself is breathing. It is not a sound, but a vibration, a pulse that thrums through the roots and into the bones of the earth. At its core, the mechanism is a lattice of roots and stone, ancient and pulsing with an energy that predates memory. It is a living thing, a network of veins that binds the burial ground to the unseen world. The roots pulse like a heartbeat, drawing in the breath of the living, the scent of decay, and the weight of unspoken prayers. It is a silent exchange, a communion between the buried and the waiting. Each pulse sends a ripple through the earth, awakening the slumbering, the forgotten, the ones who have not yet passed, but are still here, watching, waiting for the right moment to rise. The mechanism is not just a trap, but an invitation. A call to the restless, a way for the buried to reach out, to whisper their names into the dark, and to be heard by those who dare to listen. The clever twist lies in the Boggart's true nature, not as a creature of malice, but of memory. It remembers every soul it has ever touched. It does not seek to harm, but to preserve. Each burial site is a sacred space, a prison for the dead, and a cradle for the next. The Boggart does not bury the dead. It binds them. It weaves their souls into the earth, into the soil, into the very bones of the land. To disturb a burial ground is to shatter the Boggart's fragile spell. The past is not meant to be unearthed. It is meant to be held. So, if you hear a whisper in the wind, or feel a chill in the soil, know that the Boggart is watching. It remembers. It waits. It binds. Beneath the soil, where roots twist like fingers, the earth hums a low, ancient frequency. It's not just life. It's memory. A pulse of the buried, a whisper of those who once walked this land. Scientists call it subterranean resonance, a natural phenomenon where the ground vibrates with the remnants of history. But to the senses, it feels like the land is remembering, waiting for something to wake. The science is there, but the truth is deeper. This isn't just about the earth. It's about the people who lived here, who died here, and who never left. Their energy lingers, bound to the ground like a spell. Every step we take, every breath we draw, is part of a cycle that's older than time. The Boggart's presence isn't just a legend. It's a frequency, a vibration, a truth buried beneath the soil and in our bones. You see that graveyard? All stone and silence. And you think it's just a place where people rest. But what if it's a place where the dead still whisper, and the living just don't listen? A Boggart isn't a monster. Not really. It's a shadow with a soul. A presence that lingers where the light forgets to touch. It's like a child's drawing of a ghost. Simple, but full of feeling. And it's always watching. Always waiting. These burial grounds aren't just places of rest. They're echoes of memory. And the Boggart is the voice that remembers when no one else will. So next time you walk through a graveyard, ask yourself, are you walking through a place of peace, or a place where something still lives? Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.